Hi, I'm Marc, and on this channel I talk about Brexit and UK politics. And for students who have attended British universities, Brexit may prevent them from having an academic future in the EU. This was a verdict of the Berlin Administrative Court now. So anyone who has studied law in Great Britain is not necessarily entitled to continue their professional training in Germany. The Berlin Administrative Court announced this on Thursday. The court was reacting to the lawsuit brought by a German who applied for admission to the traineeship in 2021, which prepares for the second state examination here. The woman previously completed a bachelor's degree in the United Kingdom in 2017 and a Master of Laws in 2020. After the responsible legal examination office of the states of Berlin and Brandenburg rejected her application, the woman sued at the administrative court, unsuccessfully. The administrative court and the examination office justified the rejection by saying that the application was only submitted after Brexit had finally been implemented. Great Britain was still part of the EU when the woman obtained her qualifications. However, she would have had to submit her application during the Brexit process, which took several years. This was possible because the plaintiff had already completed her studies before the United Kingdom finally left the EU. What counts now is that the woman is applying from a non-European country, or non-EU country, so to speak. She can no longer make use of exceptions under European law that might have made it possible to move from Great Britain to Germany. And move your all your exams with you, etc. So Brexit has tons of downsides. We talked about this. We talked about them leaving the Erasmus Plus scheme as well, which is bad for I don't know how many students, but it's a big number, and I just don't recall it right now. But it will have an impact on academics as well, because within the EU there's a lot of agreement that if you have this and this education in one of the member states, it counts as well in the other member states. But Britain is not a member state anymore, and if you get any degrees in Britain now and any exams in Britain or in crafts work, whatever, you're not automatically allowed to work in the EU with this, because they are not always proof of the profession anymore, because Britain is a third country now. And that is just one more problem of the whole Brexit saga. And you can always say the same applies vice versa, but it's still the same. And with all we hear from the Labour Party at the moment, what they want, there are so many construction sites they would have to work on when they get in power, or if they get in power. It's not safe yet. And I still don't understand why so many people are still defending the Tories on their Brexit stance and still on the side of the extreme right wing especially. And they're still falling for their slogans. I mean, I made some videos about the all the stuff behind it, the psychology and everything involved. And it's still something you can't believe. But it's the same thing with the AfD in Germany before the whataboutism come up again. I don't understand anyone voting for them. If you vote for them out of protest, I still have no respect for you, because you are voting for people that are racist, anti-Semitic, anti our constitution in the end. So if you vote for them, you must have lost your mind. And you must have lost your conscience, because that is no legit form of protest in my eyes. And of course, other people that are not doing it from protest, that is worse. And that's the same like a lot of hardcore Brexiteers I see in the comments under my videos. They are following those guys which really is reminiscent of 33. All those extreme right-wingers, the Tea Party, and whatever, they all learned from the 33 guidebooks how to use populism. And the terrifying thing is that it still works today, and that social media even makes it easier for them. I mean, that's why that at that time they made sure everybody got a radio so that it could influence them over and over again. And today we have social media. But the point that people are not informing themselves about facts, they're not informing themselves. They are staying in their bubble, they're reading the headlines in their bubble and just parrot everything they get. That is the real scary part. And we see it on the streets in Europe at the moment as well, with regard to the terrorist attacks in Israel. People, thousands of people, are out on the streets here in Germany against the law, by the way. The police has to dissolve these gatherings because they are forbidden and they are committing crimes under German law, and are defending terrorists. And there are pictures here, also here in Germany, where houses are marked so that you know that Jews live there. That is a really scary thing. But this is all connected. This is all connected with brainwashing, with populism, with all this headline believing. And I sometimes quite fear for our democracies, to be honest, because those are all symptoms of a very serious illness we have in our democracies and in our planet with regards to freedom. And that is quite a serious topic. But enough preaching for today. If you want to see another video on Brexit or UK politics, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.